Here's it is time for the nightly live Dish with D, Tea with D, Reboot 2022. Cheddar Bay Biscuits. That's what's on my page. Who doesn't love some Cheddar Bay Biscuits? All right, let's find my chat here. I just got in the door. We were out celebrating and I made it. I said, guys, I gotta get home. Like, you're live until 7:30. I'm like, no, it's 7 o'clock. I know. Getting used to the time. I'm telling. Okay. There, now I could read. Oh, hello. Paula is the first one in the door, and followed by J Bates. See what my cup says? The road to my heart is paved with paw prints. And we know how true that is. Good evening, everyone. Welcome. Esther, there you are. We were wondering where you were. You little vixen, you. Dinner was fabulous. I had grilled salmon with a mango salsa, roasted potatoes, and asparagus. Talk about a WW meal made in heaven. It was fabulous. I didn't finish the potatoes. I gave them to Steve. He took care of his dinner home. Ate all my salmon, though, and all my asparagus. Delicious. Since salmon is 0 on my personal points, yes, I took fish back. We missed you too. Hello, everyone. If you watched my vlog in the group today, I mentioned about going out to dinner, and I just was a choice between I was going to get either chicken marsala or the salmon or the sea scallops, but I think the salmon, and I'm so glad I chose the salmon. It was so good, perfectly cooked. It just was, and that little I love a little flavored, mango salsa with little black beans in there. Oh, fruit salad. Oh, thank you, Lynn. Is this your first time here at the live? Let me know if it's ever your first time here. We always like to, welcome our first timers, because I know a lot of you watch the replay, and I so appreciate that. Oh, meal prepping breakfast sandwiches. I'm having avocado toast tomorrow. Actually, I had a piece for lunch with my salad, because I had a salad when I came home like I planned, and the toast, it was so good. Oh, thank you, Chris. Hello. Welcome to the live. Remember, let's all welcome Lynn to her first live. Show her how fabulous you all are, because I always brag how great you are, because you are. It's just easy to brag when you're great. And my balls came today. Just so you know, remember I told you my balls were lost? Well, my balls came. I didn't see the chocolate cheesecake recipe you put in the group. Ooh, I don't think I saw it. Sometimes I read so much. I don't believe I saw it, though. Oh, it is a long day. You're going to feel it for a while, Karen. It's just, you might feel better, but it's like that endurance thing. It takes its toll. From the kitchen. Oh, I love the kitchen. I might have seen that. It does sound familiar. I love the kitchen. In fact, I made Katie Lee's from the kitchen when she made the cauliflower Alfredo sauce. And I made that on the channel. It was delicious. Didn't have Ezekiel bread. Aww. Wah. I know, the balls. I was like, well, the thing of it was, my balls were missing. They told me my balls were delivered and they weren't. And I was a little bit, where's my balls? Because those balls were a really good price. And I'm thinking, my luck. And they're very good about that. But what if they sell out and they're gone? They don't have enough balls to replace my balls. But my balls showed up on my porch today. So I was excited. Because I am enjoying, I think I told you that the coconut ones, maybe even a little bit better than the brownie ones. I know that's weird for me because I'm not a huge coconut lover, but in that form, it just really is delicious. It has I showed you, it has these grains And it says it's grain-free. I don't know what the heck those things are, but they're phenomenal. It is nice that my balls are here. I know. Well, I said to the boys, my balls are here. And my son goes, oh, that's TMI. But he likes the balls too, so he was happy that they're here too. But yep. Oh, the balls, the Built balls. These. The Built protein balls. This is the brownie, peanut butter brownie. Inside this ball is a little bit of peanut butter, probably a nice heaping teaspoon. But I ordered the coconut with the almond butter. And I ordered one box. They were having that 22% off liquidation sale last week. And I got a box, and I really liked them. So the sale was still going on, so I got another box. But that price, couldn't pass it up. I know the peanut butter ones are probably one of my favorites. Yep, Built Bar balls. Yep. I wish they would come with more flavors. I mean, these two are really good. I really enjoy them. And it took me forever because they didn't send me any to sample. Had they did, man, they probably would have, sales would have been fabulous because I really like them. Oh yeah, y'all know I had balls, but these are special kind of balls. Cottage cheese, low-fat cream cheese, sugar. Wonder if we could use yogurt and monk fruit. I don't see why not, especially, well, this week, Sue, I'm going to make the little cheesecakes in the little dash, and I don't have cottage cheese, but I have yogurt, my homemade yogurt that's like thick as can be. So I'm going to get that with an egg and some cheesecake pudding mix. Kind of like the Pound Droppers cheesecake thing. That's what I'm going to do. And that's going to be 0-point cheesecakes for me. 1 ball is 3 points. 2 balls are 5 points, I believe. Yeah, we're just a little crazy here. Yeah, well, you know. I mean, I could put it in a different way and say my Built protein balls arrived, but, you know. It's easier to say my balls showed up because they were lost. Nothing worse than lost balls, you know. Like, don't mess with my balls. I was just a little bit, you know. Oh, maybe. Well, I've been off it for, has it been a week yet? It was last week and I finished. So it's just a week. How long is it in your system? Because that could be my problem. Exactly. Good discussion about balls. Meatballs, protein balls, mozzarella balls. I love me some balls. Oh, pre-K kids, man. Karen, I've been there. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was a pre-K aide for 8 years. I finally said, listen, I can't stay here anymore. I can't mother them. I didn't have it in me anymore. I just don't have it in me. They're coming and want me to hug them. I don't want to hug you. I don't want to. Yeah. You get to a point where you're just done. And I was done. I know. I mean, I paid for those balls, you know, and they said they were here. They weren't here. Oh, well, that's good to know. I say at least, I would say 2 to 3 weeks I would change up. Oh, kids don't have no filters, and they sell you down the road. How many times they come in and talk about their parents? Although I know more about some people than I care to. Yeah, I would think every 2 to 3 weeks. Because let's face it, at one point we had all these foods as 0-point foods. If you were on purple, you had them all. So I would say every couple of weeks. I mean, I wouldn't, like some people do it by the day, and I don't know if that's the thing they'd envisioned, but I don't see every couple of weeks you couldn't do that. Oh, could be the pregnancy. Well, I wasn't, well, maybe lately, but not last month. See, I come home and my nose runs. I was fine. We were out. I don't think I took a tissue out of my purse. Come in the house, nose is running like a faucet. Hey, Melody. So yeah, so someday this week we're gonna get to a cheesecake recipe, and I'm trying to do like the riff on the pound droppers to keep it, zero as I can. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. See how they taste. I mean, I can't imagine them tasting bad. It's yogurt, sugar-free pudding mix, and egg and some sugar. How bad can that? A little vanilla. How bad can that be? And think about it. I can maybe make all four of them different. Make one almond, one vanilla, one cake batter, one lemon. It's my prerogative. It's my party, and I will make flavored cheesecakes if I want to. One chocolate, because I want to make cakes in there and cheesecakes. Hey, Canada Heather. Oh, I'm glad to hear it, Mel. I feel you. Sometimes, like I said, it's just nice to get out of the house. As much as you think the house is the safe place, yeah, I'm not too sure. Not too sure about that one. This guy, I'm like, oh, Tamara. The group, yeah, well, I don't know. This group is a little unpredictable sometimes. Yes, the 321 mug cakes. Yes, I do. I lived on that. I had a container of that stuff in my. I had a container of it. I would go to that all the time. I counted it as 3 points. Even the last I used it, and they said it wasn't, I counted it as 3 points. Yeah, that's what my husband thinks. Oh, yes, I'm doing it in the... I don't see why not, because Weight Watchers in that ad that I posted in the group made cakes in there. So I don't see why not. I just have to figure out the time. That's going to be my thing, the time. Because it'll steam it, so it'll be really, really moist. Oh, jeez. Fingers crossed, Sue. I didn't get a chance to chat with you at the Glam. You popped out. Good evening, Sparkly. Hey, Nan. Oh, and I'm getting the froggy throat. Excuse me. All right, Maria's putting us all to shame. She's on her treadmill. Dang. Good for you. But, yep. Anybody else new, let me know it's your first live. And like I said in the video, if you're not busy at 2:30, you need to come to Glam Squad and walk with me. If I could walk, you could walk. Yeah, I was pretty quiet today. I was pushing through. I was like, I was going to finish on time if it killed me. It nearly did. But, yeah. Well, I'm sure it's a bit of allergies is definitely part of it because I am an allergy sufferer. I don't think I was punctured, but I don't see why they couldn't puncture somebody. I know we're starting to, as I call it, de-decorate. It's never fun. It's never fun to de-decorate. Oh, look at Sparkly's with her diamonds and her tea, and I have my tea. This is my work tea. I didn't finish it, so I brought it down. I cheated today. So I have to say, I have to put the unboxing together. I have things I need to show you guys. I have one of my last teas that I canceled my tea subscription. Why, D? Because I have so much tea that I don't need anymore. And this month, though, they really outdid themselves. Figures, because I know I canceled. But I got 4 really cool flavors, and I can't wait to try them. And I want to make a latte, but I wasn't hungry tonight, so I didn't make one tonight. Oh, the Dash Egg Bite Maker. Because the Weight Watchers were advertising it, and they were making little cakes. And when Denise sees little cakes, it's all over. And the bonus was it makes egg bites. To me, that was a bonus. I was looking at the cakes and the cheesecakes. Let's be honest. That's what I wanted it for. We had about 13 people today. Oh, work tea is tea I make for work. Lipton. I use the high test for work. I know. I didn't get asked, so I saw you too. Yep. You stayed, though. the other one, the other Sue left. The other one left. Oh, the Yorkie. Bailey, I'm hiding from him. He's got the boys to occupy him. Yeah. I hear, I don't use, like, when she does the bands and stuff, I don't think I'm ready for, even though I've been doing it for how long, I just don't think I'm ready for bands yet. Because I still feel it when I'm up like this, I could still feel it too. I got my dash at Target. I know Weight Watchers, they're selling, and they were 22% off on their site. Amazon has it a little bit. I know Kohl's has it too. Anybody who sells Dash products, I think Bed Bath & Beyond might have it. Yes, we missed our queen. Esther's Entertainment. But yeah, I really, like I said, I got it. I'm going to be honest. I got it for the cheesecakes and the cakes. Bonus, it makes egg bites. And I made the egg bites yesterday. Oh, Weight Watchers is sold out of the egg bite maker. There you go. I don't know if you have like stuff. I don't know. Like, my meeting doesn't. Do they have appliances? I'm trying to remember. We have a lot of stuff. I don't remember. I think. Yeah, I think they have the popcorn maker. So maybe they do have it. I just never saw it. I think Kohl's, Target, Amazon is the most expensive. I'll tell you that right off the bat. Amazon's $29. Target, Bed Bath & Beyond, and Kohl's. I would check those places. I saw that air fryer, but I'm probably, when my toaster oven goes, I'm going to get a little mini one. That's a toaster oven air fryer, so I'm kind of waiting for that. Because I love the flatness of the oven style. Oh, they're not, oh, I didn't say they were hard. I just don't want to do them. Truth bomb. Oh, did you guys see? I forgot to link it. I said I was going to link it, and somebody reminded me, which I did change it. If you check out my girl, Cat on Point, I did link it in the video from this afternoon. And on her video, her weigh-in video, she mentions this TED Talk that I'm really interested in you guys watching that video. So go to her channel, go give her some hey, tell her you came from Dee's channel, and then go in her description box and see that TED Talk. Oh, see, I have two Targets in my area. I'm Target obsessed. The one was sold out, the one I usually go to, but we were going to BJ's the other day, so I happened to check and they had it in stock, which is in the same parking lot. So I said to my husband, honey, could you just like pull over here so I could run in Target? He's looking at me like, I said, I promise I'll only go in and get that. Because he knows, if I go in there and get something, it's going to be an hour. I promised. I said, I will just get the bite maker. And that was good. That's all I got. I didn't look at anything either. That helped. But yes, I think it was $23.99, $24.99, something like that. I had a $25 gift card, so it cost me nothing. Well, tax, but I don't count tax. Do you count tax? £59. Wow. That's pretty highfalutin over there. Yes, thank you, Nan. That's great. But it was really interesting. I want to listen to it again because I was kind of listening to it to see if I wanted to listen to it. And I'm like, ooh, I just wanted to save it. It was only 15 minutes. And I did hear bits and pieces that I really kind of liked what she had to say. And I kind of like, yeah, yes, yes. So I want to listen to it again, maybe with my headphones on and just with no disturbances. Oh, you were saving the world, Susan. Awesome. Yes, wasn't it? Sparkly's a follower of Cats, and she probably is, yes. Hey, Marianne. I love Kat. I'm so glad she's back filming. I love her. She's just very easy to listen to. There's certain people that I like the tone of their voice, and she's one of them. I always tell her that, I said, I just like to listen to you talk. And it's just very relaxing, and she's very low key. I love it. Oh, that's not too bad, Chris. It's under a pound. Hey, Lori. Oh, my necklace? It's the one I got from, it says, can you read it? Kindness. You know, you could say kindness. I told you, it was the year for me to be extra kind. I don't think people are kind enough. I'm pretty kind, but I think I could be kinder. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm probably a 5. And I want to be at least an 8. So I could be a little bit kinder. I think we all could be a little bit kinder. I haven't, the twins, are they not filming? I haven't noticed. I lost 0.8. She found my 0.8. I did lose this week, yes. Shockingly, I was a little bit shocked, not gonna lie. I do. I don't. One time, I had my brother-in-law give a lecture to my ladies group. He's a priest, and it was all about the forgotten act of kindness. And I told you, I gave out little kind bars at the end. Yeah, I don't think I think we forget that. And I always think you don't know what somebody's been through. You don't know what their day's been like, and you can't always. I remember when I was having that bad day with Walmart, and I talked to the person on the phone, and I snapped, and I said, "Listen, I apologize." I said, "I know it's not your fault. I do." I said, "But this is the second phone call I've made in the last 10 minutes missing an item in my order." I said, "That's why I'm aggravated." I said, "I know you had nothing to do with it." I said, "But I am apologizing, but I am just pissed off because I have to go out and get another ham." Oh, it's been that long. Okay. Yeah, Deborah Atkinson, the TED Talk. It's interesting. It's just interesting. Like, I need to, I think, start, I may not like to admit that I'm over 50. I don't mentally feel over 50, but I am. So I think there's a lot that goes into that, and I need to start realizing that, yeah, things are a little bit different when you're in your 50s, I just think as you age, these things are change. So I thought it was interesting. Oh, 3 stray cats. The ducks try to eat their food. They're little ducks. The wildlife. It's cold out. It's going to go down in the 20s tonight. The dog's going to have a quick walk tonight. Oh, Christina, you're in the right spot. I think there's something in the drinking water. Let's all welcome Christina. We don't know. We just, and I have to always remember, just because I'm having a bad day, and like I don't know what that, and with the way the world is, we just don't know. And some people hold everything in. They don't say, they're not blasting it on YouTube. They hold it in, and they just deal with it. There are some people that have to put it on Facebook. Those people. They have to put everything on Facebook, and which I call fake book. You just don't know. So yeah, the struggle is real. I wish I could, I've been on this plan so long. I wish I could like put my finger on, and that's the thing that gets me. I have no idea why. Like, why am I having such a struggle? I'm eating the same. I don't feel like I'm overeating. I just don't know what it is that's messing with me. And there's just something. And maybe it's what's going on in the world. I sit there and I act like it doesn't bother me. It doesn't affect me, and really, but maybe subconsciously it does. Maybe I'm subconsciously afraid. You just don't know. We went out. We wound up going out. It was empty in the restaurant. It was one of our. We haven't been in this restaurant in forever. It was kind of a Italian bar type place, and I got grilled salmon with roasted potatoes and asparagus with a mango salsa on the side. So, extremely WW friendly. When I sit there and tell you, I just had to kill my potatoes. That's it. I'm like, I can deal with that. Maybe 3 points for my potatoes. 3-point dinner. I had a Caesar salad with dressing on the side. So it was delish. Yeah, like I said, I just feel that that could be a lot of what's going. Like I said, maybe we don't realize that we're internalizing what's going on. Like, yeah, I'm dealing with it. I'm dealing with it, but am I? Like, like maybe I am subconsciously. I mean, I work at a school with little petri dishes. Every day I go out there. Yes, I'm masked and all that, but am I maybe afraid? But do I really want to be home all day? It's like a push-pull thing. Oh my goodness. It was 1 degree. I do. I didn't. I probably sit there and act like, well, like I know people that have had it. I know people that, but because it's not in my inner circle, does that mean, maybe I think I internalize things. Yeah, it's frigid tonight. As long as we don't get snow, I'm good. I don't think there's any precipitation coming this week. We had 2 snowstorms in 1 week. Of course, I have a cute little car I can drive that has 4-wheel drive, and I'm like, I'm ready for the snow this year. Yes. Last year's car was rear-wheel drive, that big white van, always with fishtail. Not anymore, girls. I'm ready. Oh, goodness. I was not like this all day. I gotta go home and fumigate tomorrow. I'm gonna vacuum all the vents out. We're gonna do it. Might be late for Glam Squad. No, I'll have to do Glam first, then vacuum. Now, we had our rain yesterday we had rain. Rained off and on all day. It wasn't too bad. Barely didn't go out till 10 because of the rain. I was sitting there staring at the door. Oh, I know. Oh. And it's funny, like the kids are a product of their parents. Like the things that they come out and say, you're like, they heard that from their mom and dad. It's like, oh yeah, you know that. Glam is bam. Hey, Nikki R. Let's all welcome her first time here. Are you on the struggle bus too? Because if you're not, let me know your secret. All right. Good night, Esther. Good night, Sparkly. Yeah, I kind of think like I'm a homebody. I like being at home, but maybe I don't. Maybe being at home is getting a little bit woo for me. You never know. You just don't. So I'm going with that. But you guys I always say, you guys bring me right up. And helping you guys helps me. Like, it reminds me, when I talk, it reminds me of like, yeah, you know what you're doing. You know what to do. You know what to say. You know what I'm saying? You've done it. Like, not every day is a good day. It's not. Some days suck. Some days you eat too much. Do you like throw in the shit because you had a bad meal? No, I just continue. I just get back on track, work the program again. Oh, I didn't open it. I don't think I know I saw it came in when I was out. I have to go look at it. Because I saw the thing on Instagram and I have to go and look at it. Because I don't get a great signal when I'm out. My second week, so not struggling yet. Awesome. Well, welcome back. Yeah, and I always think like, I want to always say this, it's normal to struggle. I don't think if you're not struggling, I don't, I don't know. I kind of think it's a little bit normal to have a little bit of push pull with it because it's food and we all love to eat. We didn't get here because we didn't like to eat, you know? I didn't get here because I didn't like dessert as I'm trying to make low point cheesecakes. Yeah, oh man, that's gotta be Connie Calhoun. That's gotta be stress. The grocery stores, and I agree, Susan. I also think it's human nature to want something, like to want that piece of cake, to want that cheesecake. Like, why can't I have that? Why can't I have that? And I think when we have that "why can't I have" attitude, and I think as opposed to saying "how can I fit that in," that's what I want to change. I can't have that to "how could I have that? How can I fit that cheesecake in my life?" And you find a way, you find a way to make it lower in point, but just as good, and it hits that cheesecake note. Like, I think Pound Dropper cheesecakes are good. Are they traditional cheesecakes? Not really. But, do they settle that for that cheesecake in your palate? For me, it does. I think they're fabulous. I think it hits that cheesecake note. I feel like I'm eating cheesecake for one point, and I fit it in. So I feel that's, how I deal. Now you're dry and I'm wet. There we go. Ah, preach it, Lynn. Exactly. How can we get these foods to still taste good and be healthy and still enjoy them? That's where I'm at. Yeah, Brandy, I think the problem with this plan change is they gave us all this stuff and now they're taking it back. That's hard. I mean, if you were on purple, you had 300 0 point foods. You ain't getting that now. And I think that's very hard for some people because some days you don't feel like potatoes, you feel like pasta, or you feel like brown rice, but you can't dare choose all three because that's not going to happen. Oh, you ate your feel. Lynn, it happens, Sometimes it's how we deal. So it is. It's not that I can't have it. That's gonna be tomorrow's vlog. Oh, I'll have to watch this back. What time is it? 7. Hey, halfway through. Yes, it's not that I can't have it. How can I fit it in? How? And I think the stress of the plan change has gotten to a lot of us because we were, especially for me, I've been on 4 years. I was on the blue plan, 4 freaking years, and you throw this wrench in my plan. I don't know. I'm just a bit confused. Why there is shortage of cream cheese, blue cheese? There's ransom cyber. Ooh, cyber attack for cheese. Hey, Luigi. Tracy, yes, ma'am. Yeah, and that's what I say. Like, and I always stress with Glam Squad, we're doing 1 mile. It's. God, you stop. We're just doing, and I was doing at 1.2 to 3 miles a day. I'm like, why? It's like that woman said, you have to do things that you can continue to do. You can't do things to help you lose weight and then think, well, when the weight is done, I'm not going to do this anymore. So I went back just to 1 mile a day. Of milk do you use to make the yogurt? I use the skim, yes, the Fairlife skim, or the fat-free they call it. The Fairlife fat-free. It's the light blue bottle, the light blue label. And yeah, it's in my video. Like, I don't know why I don't make that yogurt every week. It's phenomenal, and I don't make it every week. Like things like that I have to work on. Like, Denise, you need to be making that every week because it's freaking fantastic. It is. It is like eating dessert. I mean, if I add a little monk fruit to that and some vanilla extract, it's orgasmic, and yet I don't make it every week. Figure that one out. That's one of the things. Glam Squad, thank you for asking, Nikki. We meet 2:30 Eastern time on Zoom, and we do a Leslie Sandstone. We share the screen, and if you've been on Zoom, you see how the little blocks, like the Brady Bunch. You'll see, well, you usually only see like 4, because you have to scroll to the next screen at 4. And we share the screen for the Leslie video. We do a 1-mile walk video together. It's kind of like being at a gym, but you're at home. And like I say, some people don't feel comfortable with their camera on. You could just take your camera off if you don't feel comfortable. But you still see the screen, and you can still feel like you're working out with people. It's like working out with your friends, because back when COVID and the shutdown happened, gyms were closed. We couldn't get together. So that's how Glam Squad was born. How a way we could work out as a group and help each other, edge each other on. Let's go, let's get this mile in, if yogurt is your 0-point food, it is 0 points. When you buy an Instant Pot, if you're looking for the yogurt, you have to make sure it says yogurt setting. Not all Instant Pots have it. That'd be funny. Carrie will let us know. Yes, all the information is in the Facebook group. I've been posting a fresh post every day just so you see it. Awesome, Eileen. If you part of the Facebook group, Nikki, Dish with These crew, because I don't post it on here because of trolls. I only post it in the Facebook group. Oh, I know. Some things can be addicting, but I keep my stuff in the freezer, so I don't like them frozen, so I really won't take it out. Hey, McLean. Hey, Lou G's in the house. Yeah, our girl Lori Mashburn with the wrench. She hosts Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. I host on Wednesdays. I'm there every day, but she's so gracious and helps me out because sometimes I get a little overwhelmed. Put a little too much on my plate. So she helps me out by hosting for me. So the room code is the same for Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, and Wednesday's the only different day. And I do post that. Hey, Cake Baby, we are. Tracy, anytime you can make it. Dish with These crew. There's a link down below if you can't find it. Like I said, join when you can, come in when you can, just pop in. And sometimes when we're done, we chat a little bit. And it's kind of fun, a few minutes, you just chat and chat. It's kind of like, we can see each other, so it's kind of interesting. Like, I get to see all your faces. You always see my face, but I don't get to see any of your faces. No, Mashburn, what would I do without my team? Sometimes I've learned in my growing years that you need a little bit of help. Beans in the Instant Pot are the bomb. They're so good. I love beans in the Instant Pot. Bean soup. Oh my God. If you have a ham bone and you're not making bean soup in your Instant Pot, can we talk? It's delicious. Look at McLean, man. Awesome, Maria. Any way you can do it. Goya pig seasoning. I've never even heard of that one. Lori's the queen of the beans. I know. I have to say, I really got use out of my Instant Pot between eggs and beans and oatmeal. Yeah, you need to use your ham bone and make some soup. My husband wants me to make split pea. Not a fan of split pea, but... Yes, exactly, Suana. You got that correct. And sometimes people encourage you. Like if you're like feel a little bit, and it's just seeing people, and you look forward to it, and and you can do it at your own pace. If you can't keep up with her, you don't have to. You can't keep up with us, you don't have to. You keep up with yourself. Well, if you have yeah, I can understand that. I didn't have one. I'll tell you that when I first got it, I was so afraid to use it. I thought it was going to explode. Hello, Judith. 15 bean soup, yeah. Oh, you Nikki. Oh my God. Just like I said, just for the yogurt, it's like, I can't even explain. You have to have the setting that says yogurt. If you don't, I have no idea what to do. But I'm sure you could probably find out. Google has the answer for everything, but I do it now before I go to bed because it has to incubate for 8 hours. So I get my milk, put my yogurt in there, swish it around, shut it, time it, go to bed, get up, drain it, it's ready. I just let it sit there and drain for like an hour. It's like cream cheese. And it tastes fantastic. I just don't know why I don't make it. I sit there and I say this every day. I don't know why I don't make it. Where did I get mine at? God, I can't even remember. It's been so long. Well, I know, Kohl's has them. Target. Every place has them. I would Google it and see. Sometimes they'll give you the prices of different things. But, and see if you, like Kohl's, sometimes you get 25% off, or Kohl's Cash. Or, Bed Bath & Beyond has those 20% offs. I know. I was scared to death of my Instant Pot. Rice. Oh my God, rice. Rice. I can't even tell you. My boy's like, Mom, you've never made rice this good. Brown rice, nonetheless. White chicken chili. Is that the one with the pumpkin? No, that was probably called pumpkin chili. I like that one. I like herb chilies. Well, when it's done, it's the consistency of regular yogurt. I line my strainer with cheesecloth and I drain it. So the more you drain it, the thicker it gets. So it gets the consistency of Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt is nothing more than yogurt that's drained. So it's Walmart. There you go. It is so good. Yes, I've burned the rice once. Said burnt rice, burnt rice. Like, oops. I don't know. You have to have special milk to do the cold start method. Where do I get cheesecloth? I don't remember where I got it. I think I probably got it at Target or something. Usually in the kitchen section they should have it. You have to use the Fairlife milk. It's because it was ultra filtered or something. It doesn't work with any other milk. I think Mashburn tried something else. It doesn't work. It only works with Fairlife. I don't know why. And you have to have yogurt to make yogurt. You have to put a tablespoon or so into your milk and swish it around. So I guess it helps it grow. And yeah, I don't think you could do the powdered. I use the half gallon, so it makes like, by the time it's in, it makes like a Chinese food container, like a quart. Yeah, portions are huge, Jay Sebastian. They are. I mean, I realize that too late in life, but yeah, portions. Yeah. I think if you're leaving the meal hungry, I hear you. The Weight Watchers would tell you to eat more vegetables and gain some points, but that's the only, I think, advice I could give at this point. Water and vegetables. Eventually, you will get used to that. The average cost, depending on the size you get, they're all different sizes, quart-wise. You don't need a real big one. I think a 6-quart is the average size. I got an 8 because I thought I needed to be bigger, but 6 would have been fine. So, yeah, they run around. There you go. $59.99. There you go. And my rice maker stopped working. Pumpkin cheesecake and carrot cake on this day. Oh, it's so good. You mentioned eating to satisfaction, but not overstuffed. Because when you're eating, like if you're starting the meal, you're hungry, right? You're hungry when you're sitting down to eat and you start eating. So when all of a sudden you're not hungry anymore, you're not full, like you don't have that full fitting, but you're not hungry anymore. I'm trying to be more diligent of knowing when I'm not hungry instead of eating till I'm full. If that makes sense. Good for you, Paula. Lemon cheesecake. Wow, you have two. Look at her. She's got a 6 and an 8. Yeah, I think I would I would have benefited from the 6. My air fryer wasn't big enough, so I got the bigger Instant Pot. But I actually didn't. Though I have to say, when I made my spare ribs in there, I needed the big one. Let me tell you something. Spare ribs in the Instant Pot fall off the bone for 40 minutes. They take fall off the bone. My family was like, "Oh my gosh!" Well, you take them out and then you brush them with the barbecue sauce, put them under the broiler so they get like a little bit of a crust, but fall off the bone in 40 minutes. Maybe even less. I think I had a big rack. It's hard. It'll take, I'm saying, like it's a whole new way of thinking. So if it doesn't work the first time, just give it, like I said, we're so geared to eating a certain amount that we think in our minds that that's what we need, even though it's too much. It took me a while. I'm much better at it now. But I will say, it took me a while. I mean, I was sitting there and I've learned to eat slower because if I was the first one done and they're still eating, I'm still staring at them eat. That's not good. So I started taking my time, putting my fork down, drinking, getting up, doing something. This way, I was the last one done. So I wouldn't have to sit there and while they're still eating and there's food on my plate, no food on my plate, going, I want some of that. I can do that, J. Sebastian. I might have, I don't know if I touch on it a lot, so I don't know if I've actually have a video dedicated to it. But I definitely could add that. But that's, eating slower has helped. Because like I said, if I was the first one done and they're still eating, made me want to eat more. Because, like, I wanted to eat. It's not like I was hungry. I wanted to eat. So, yeah, we definitely, but eating slower has helped. Because, like I said, I'm not sitting there with my empty plate watching them still, but you're just like, I want more too, and they're going up getting seconds, and I live with a bunch of men who most times get a second helping. The little one doesn't. The big one, Timmy, the middle one. Oh, that kid, there's not enough spaghetti I can make to fill him up. Yeah, sometimes you have to tell yourself, I've had enough. Like, if you know, like, what a portion of, look at the back of, the back package of anything will tell you what the portion is. And if you eat that and then you're done, you'll be able to say, like, I've had enough. I've had a portion. That is enough for me. Move on, Denise. It is the pause. Yeah, it's especially, I've eaten fast my whole life. So you're talking 50 years of wolfing food down. My mom would say, my father and I would go to the table, put our heads down, and then we wouldn't put them up till we were done, and then that was it. But, you have to retrain yourself. Is it easy? No. Is it doable? Yes. With constant trying. Yes, I did, Tiffany. I had mango glazed salmon with a mango salsa, roasted potatoes, and asparagus. The asparagus was so good, too. It was grilled on the grill, so it had that char marks on it. Yum. Oh, well, yeah, McLean, you probably only had like 5 minutes to eat. It does help, and that's what this tea is all about. This is, saying things out loud helps. Because sometimes we need to hear them. And sometimes I'm saying we do. I know for me, that was saying my weight out loud made it real that, oh my God, I weighed 270 pounds. I lived in denial, thought I looked good. Dang, girl. You look good in that until you see a picture of yourself and go, ooh, I didn't look good like that. Yeah, 20. It is hard. It is hard, especially when you're geared just to eat. I mean, I've eaten what I wanted as much as I've wanted my whole life. Nobody ever told me, no, don't eat that. So I've had a free reign for 40 some years. I have to remember there's 40 years in my history. It's not going to happen overnight, so I have to sit there and just keep working at it. Yep. It was good. I will say that. And it was quite, like I said, it was quite the WW meal. And did I have dessert? Nobody asked that. Well, the three of us split. So I had about 3 forkfuls of Nutella cheesecake. Yep, I did. I thought, dang, girl, I'm going to have a couple forkfuls. It was good. I agree. I second what Tamara said. God bless all the teachers and nurses or other human service workers out there. Anybody that's out there in the trenches. It's tough out there. Anybody working. Because we all know there's so many people that they need more people to work and they're not working. I'm not sure why, but... Oh, yeah. When your mom... Yep. Oh, yeah, you had to clean your plate. If you didn't clean your plate, you couldn't get off the table. Yep. And growing up, nobody ever said, Denise, you need to lose weight. Nope. It was like, so like I said, you have all these years of this normalcy to you. And now all of a sudden you realize, that's not normal. I gotta work on that. Yep. So it takes time. It is. It takes time. You just have to, and you say it to yourself. You sit there and ask yourself, am I hungry? No. Okay, I think I'm good. And you kind of push the plate away. Sometimes if we're out and I do that, I'll ask for a box right away and get it put away before I can change my mind. Oh, yeah, food is love. That's how they relate. I mean, yeah, we could blame our moms, these stinking food pushers. I never pushed my kids. Nah, I never had to. They were just good eaters. Except the little one. You have to work the program. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I do. You definitely. You can tweak it a little bit. Because, like I said, everybody's different. It's personal. And sometimes what works for you is not going to work for her. What works for her is not going to work for you. You got to find that little sweet spot. And there's a lot of trial and error. Like I said, I've taken that assessment 15, 20, 25 times. I've lost count. To get the right blend. Am I at the right blend now? I'm not even sure. It's working right now. Like I said, the only thing I have 0 in the carb area is popcorn. Because I figure if I'm going to snack, I'm going to snack on popcorn. So that's why I chose it. Have I snacked on popcorn? It's been a while. I think I did maybe the beginning of last week. But I would have chose nothing, so I feel like choosing the popcorn was a thing. Bread delivery guy. Oh, the hostess guy. Oh, yeah. You grew up lucky. I would have been envious of you. Good night, Pam. Always it's been a good night. I'm about to head off in a couple minutes anyway. Oh no, we were clean the plate people. And my mom was a good cook, so you kind of wanted to clean your plate half the time. Unless she made stuffed peppers, which I didn't like. Or pasta fazool. She used chickpeas. And back then I did not like chickpeas. When I got up and started making pasta fazool in my house, I used cannellini beans. So that's how I make my pasta fazool. Oh, I understand that one. It's all about the bread. All right, ladies, it is time to sign off for the night. If you haven't already given this live a thumbs up, I would appreciate it before you leave the room to hit that thumbs up button. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Though I think if you're chatting, you're subscribed because you can't chat unless you're subscribed. And if you haven't joined my Facebook group, there is a link down below. Come to the squad. We would love to have you. It is a fun half hour. And if you can't stay for the chat and to stay for the walk, that's great too. And like I say, if you don't want your camera on, I totally understand. Don't worry. We will not take offense. To say hi in the chat or you can talk and that'd be great. So I will see you all tomorrow night. Tomorrow night's Wednesday already. It's going to be hump day. No. What's today? Today's Monday. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Jeez, I'm a day ahead. I will see you here tomorrow night, Tuesday. Holy moly. I'm putting the week ahead. You know, I'm trying to get through this week. I will see you all tomorrow night and have a great rest of your night. And I will see you tomorrow. Good night.